Tarot cards for Scorpio sun signs. 13 Death.
Zodiac card that indicates what Scorpio sun signs need for self-expression. 13 Death. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 22nd. Being stuck in old patterns, constipated, need to eliminate the restrictive habits and blocks, outworn ways, ill at ease with an old situation or belief, severance with the past, a painful uprooting of accustomed habits or the elimination of people or things from your life, end of close friendships, associations, cutting yourself free, surgery, change of consciousness, entrance into a new state, assimilation and integration into a new form, transformation, liberation, renewal, new growth possible. You are experiencing such deep emotions that it is like a little death, an intense sexual experience, giving up your sense of self to a feeling of merging with another or with the cosmos, cutting through the superficial surface structure of something to understand what is at the core of it, cutting things to the bone, getting down to basics, the transformation of energy from one shape or form into another.
13 Death reversed.
Can be more difficult than the upright, delaying or resisting the ending of something, prolonged pain and distress, preventing new growth, feeling plagued, inertia, insomnia, stagnation, constipation, pessimism, recovering from grief, sadness, or depression, awakening to life and pleasure, resurgence, revival, near-death experience, fascination with death, the Gothic, vampirism, spiritualist activities, mediumship, taxes, sexually transmitted disease, menopause, spiritual practices and anticipation of death. 13 Death questions to answer. What do you need to let go of? What is your basic support system, skeletal structure through this transition? What is being transformed? What new growth is now possible? What are you feeling so deeply and intensely about?
13 Death sample affirmation.
I transform and renew myself by letting go of those things no longer necessary to my growth.
King of Cups.
Personal potential card that describes Scorpio sun sign's general nature or personality. King of Cups, Scorpio, October 23rd to November 22nd. Fire of water. Established emotions or relationship. The ability to love. A counselor or caregiver. Creative and imaginative. He may have his feelings under control, keep a detached awareness, or cloud the issue with jealousy and fantasies.
King of Cups reversed.
Sentimental, maudlin, melancholy, wimpish, heartless, emotionally cold, loss of emotional control, looking for love in all the wrong places. Uxorious, emotionally manipulative, embezzlement, swindles, hiding behind a caring facade, pretend congeniality, unappreciated sacrifices, henpecked, retreating into fantasies, escape into addictions, self-pity, kinkiness, debauchery, seasick, priestly devotion.
King of Cups questions to answer.
What feelings are you keeping under firm control? In what ways are you a caregiver or counselor? Who cares for you deeply? How have you established yourself creatively?
King of Cups sample affirmation.
I acknowledge my inner values, feelings, and intuitions.
Fixed signs equals kings or shamans. Kings show mastery, ability, and authority in the field represented by the suit. They represent experience, power, authority, status. Secure but rigid, limited by the rules they have established. Court cards often signify both yourself and another in a reading. The king can be a boss, your father, or some other authority figure. He can also represent the animus in a woman or a sense of self in a man. The 3 Zodiac Lessons and Opportunities cards describing the lessons and opportunities that correspond to Scorpio's sun sign are 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and 7 of Cups. The Destiny card, or fundamental impulses, desires, and reactions of self as an individual, is one of those 3 cards. 5 of Cups.
Scorpio, October 23rd to November 1st. Mars in Scorpio. Loss and disappointment. Progress hindered. Loss of harmony but the love is still there. temporary delay, learning from mistakes and experience, suffering, grief, sadness, disappointment, regrets, ignorance, fear, crossing a bridge, moving on, kicking over the traces, abandonment, quarrels.
5 of Cups reversed.
Hopeful outlook, recovery, renewal, getting on with your life, alliances, affinities, connections, healing rifts, environmental and political causes, genetic lineage, birth families, denying loss or sorrow, extended grief, victimization, handicaps, mediumship.
5 of Cups questions to answer.
What seems lost or down the drain? What do you despair over? What are you disillusioned or disappointed with? What do you feel sorry about? What are some possible alternatives to what you've lost? What awaits your attention? What have you learned from your mistakes?
5 of Cups sample affirmation.
I have felt my loss, yet I continue on my way with the experience I have gained.
6 of Cups.
Scorpio, November 2nd to November 12th. Sun in Scorpio, memory or renewal of something from the past. Friendship, pleasurable exchange, ecstasy, gifts given and received, nostalgia, reminiscences, longing, yearning, seeking solace, the past, previously, antiquity, decorating, beautifying, protection, intrigue, courtship, new acquaintances.
6 of Cups reversed.
Clinging to the past, reactionary, the future, soon to be, regeneration, resurrection, releasing old patterns or responsibilities. Can't go home again, disintegration of ideals, progressive, new technologies, growing up, being in the present, redecorating, transcending roots, herbal healing, inner child work.
6 of Cups questions to answer.
What memories or relationships from the past have reappeared? What insights or awarenesses have they provided? What is renewing and revitalizing you? What is bringing you pleasure? How are children or childlike enjoyments meaningful in your current situation? What do you give in friendship? What kind of friend are you?
6 of Cups sample affirmation.
My greatest gift is friendship.
7 of Cups.
Scorpio, November 13th to November 22nd. Venus in Scorpio, an altered state of consciousness. Deluged by fantasies, caught up in illusions or in the realm of the senses. Dreams, reveries, visions, the creative imagination, indecision, temptations, tests of the soul and emotions, debauchery, indulgence, get-rich-quick schemes, illusory success.
7 of Cups reversed.
Clear, logical thinking, being realistic, making plans, setting priorities, focus, setting intentions, or total bewilderment, lack of imagination, hopes shattered, illusions dispelled, sublimation of desires, fighting sin and vice, postponing achievement, hypochondria, ills arising from the vices, pride, envy, gluttony, chastity, patience, liberality, diligence. Succumbing to worldly temptations.
7 of Cups questions to answer.
How are you overdoing or indulging yourself? What are your fantasies for the future? List at least 7. What are your current daydreams? How are you deluding yourself? What mystical or religious visions are you experiencing? How are you gratifying your senses?
7 of Cups sample affirmation.
I acknowledge my fantasies, yet ask the universe to provide for my needs.
Scorpio Sun signs destiny cards.
5 of Cups. Destiny card for my niece Ori, describing her fundamental impulses, desires, and reactions of self. 6 of Cups. Destiny card for Uncle Trip and Ann to describe fundamental impulses, desires, and reactions of self. 7 of Cups. Destiny card for Tina Jonas and Kira, describing their fundamental impulses, desires, and reactions of self as an individual.